cost any form of public funds to show us again on a very strong presentation. We've exhausted all federal programs, all aviation, FAA type programs, or any form of government programs from Washington, D.C. We've exhausted. We need this. All that money that the senators from Tinian and Rora are saying we're wasting it's not wasted. We've identified it this way. So those are the kind of presentations we hope that these agencies can give us. Will give us high caliber presentations. You know, there's a lot of different intelligence up here, and when you're giving us a low presentation that does not really show the storyline, don't expect us to give you the full-fledged of our support, because it has gaps.
Of course, communication is one thing, but getting the actions going and seeing where they want to go, and you know, it's my goal too as the chairman of the committee to ensure that each time we meet we're a step forward, not keep repeating the last meeting and all that. You know, we want to make sure that we meet first, the second meeting, that there's something, something has been done.
Chair, if I may add, I don't want to put Gary in the spot, but Gary does provides us a one-sheet paper. Yeah. He has mastered this and eventually become a touchscreen paper. But something like that, give me all your airport plans visually, how much you're getting this month, what's your bond payment looking like, when is this going to be repaired, how many airlines are coming in, what's the estimated arrival of this new airline, this is what's happening here, these are the time scales.
We can have the uniform design on bus shelters, and so that if we're gonna build, like in some precincts they have concrete, some precincts they have the second-hand telephone pole and a design that would be safe.
90, I think it was 90, 94, 95, even up to 96 at one time. That's the primary system. The primary system, of course, is the backbone, and then we're across the island. And that is done now. Again, we're moving into the meters. It is my understanding that we're about near 90% of all meters. Do understand that there is a percentage of establishments and homes that aren't going to be back for a while, so that that 10% incorporates all of them, for that matter. We are, and then many that are coming back need to repair their systems, their homes, their weatherheads and so forth. And then they get an inspection. As you know, inspections are critical for safety for property and life at the home. There was a time where drop services and metering, because we were so focused on primary, and then any restoration, there's a transitional period, a variety of different transitions, and early on, obviously, primaries are critical. As we build our way to critical facilities, the hospital, the port of entry, life-sustaining facilities such as water, wastewater, and we build out from that. Businesses that provide water to the community, businesses that provide essentials to the community, although there may not be power in the villages, we try to build something so they can go out to the edge of their villages and be able to buy consumables and be able to walk back. Which we got a lot of questions, and we were asked a lot of or some people raised some concerns because we basically marched through the South, if you recall that. There really wasn't much energized throughout the whole South from CUC, the CUC building south. But all of a sudden we were just marching through that area all the way to get to Southern High. We put it out, but a lot of people were just saying, hey, look, you're going by my home, you're going by my village, why are you just passing all of us? But the idea at the time was try to get in. We've got a group of linemen in Tinian that urgently need that material, people on Saipan that urgently need the material, and make it understood, and I've said this a few times over the media and at the chamber and in other areas, that although we're at 95 to 96% primary, a good amount of that was recycled. The objective was to get power to the meters and to the homes and provide the people some normalcy and be able to stay at their homes. But still, we need to go back and change a lot of the primary lines. If you've got splices, and you'll see these, they almost look like lures, big metal things that we connect both sides. Those are splices, those are not pre-storm. Those are put up only for the mere fact that the materials were trickling in for a variety of different reasons. One, of course, was Mexico Beach before our storm. Before our storm also was Hurricane Florence up in the Carolinas, and then of course the ultimate vacuum in Puerto Rico still is drawing materials. So there was those challenges, and then of course there was issues in ordering those materials. So they trickled in, and as they came in, and when these guys, these 140 linemen got it, they just quickly used it up a lot faster than they were coming in. So the burn rate was much quicker than supply. Again, we wanted to make sure that customers felt like that they were being addressed. So we continued with recycling materials, opposed from linemen just standing around and getting paid. So we did that, but the understanding has always been when materials arrive, we go back and replace them. It's imperative, it's pointless to put up a concrete pole for resilience and hardening, and then you've got materials that can come down in a storm, right? I mean, so the concrete pole's up, but the idea is supply, uninterrupted supply, correct, Senators? So that's our push, and that's something that I'm gonna, again, reiterate in my discussions a little later with a few other people up here. As soon as we get more material, then we address it, but our consumers are receiving the essential water and